Hello everyone, so today we will be learning how to find the perimeter and area of a figure. So let's get started. Alright, so before we find the perimeter and area for this rectangle, we first have to know what perimeter and area is. Perimeter is the sum of all sides. So it's all sides of any figure added together. So for this rectangle, we would add this side, add this side, add this side, add this side to get the total length of the outside of that figure. Area, on the other hand, is length times width, which will give me how much is inside of a figure, if that makes sense. Now, moving on to the problem right here. So let's first find the perimeter. To find the perimeter, we basically have to know the basic properties of rectangles. So a rectangle is a figure that has four sides. It's a quadrilateral, and it has two pairs. So this side and this side are a pair, and this side and this side are a pair, which means that the length of this side is equal to the length of this side, and the length of this side is equal to the length of this side. So if that is true, then this side is equal to 7 feet, and this side is equal to 5 feet, because this is the same length and this is the same length. Alright, the perimeter is the sum of all sides. So let's add all sides, and 7 plus 5 is equal to 12, plus 7 is equal to 14, plus 5 is equal to 24. So the perimeter is equal to 24 feet. Now, to find area, we have to remember that area has a formula specifically for rectangles and squares. And that formula is length times width. So length times width, 5 times 7 is equal to 35 feet squared. Because this is the unit for the area. It's the unit squared. Alright, so this is our area. Now we have the perimeter is equal to 24 feet because we added all sides, 5 plus 7 plus 5 plus 7. Then area, length times width, is equal to 35 feet squared. And that is our answer. Next problem. Alright, so this is our next problem, and we're tasked with the same thing. Find the perimeter and find the area. So the perimeter is still the same. We will still be adding all sides, regardless of its shape. We will add this side, and this side. 10 plus 10, 20 plus 12 is 32 meters. The only thing that's different is the way we find the area. So to find a square and a rectangle, the formula is length times width to find the area. But this is a triangle, so we will have to use a different formula. And that formula is 1/2 base times height, or base times height over 2, whatever you remember best. So, but right now I'm going to use 1/2 base times height. So that is the formula to find the area of a triangle. So we already found the perimeter by adding the length of the outside. Now we need to find the area. So what is the base? Well, the base is 12. The base is always the bottom of that triangle. So let's plug that into the formula. So 1/2 base is 12. All right, now we need to find height. So what is the height? And the height, it's given to us right here. The height is 8 meters. So let's plug 8 meters. So then we multiply 1/2 times 12 is 6 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48, which means that the area is equal to 48 meters squared. And that is our answer. The perimeter is 32 meters and the area is 48 meters squared. Next problem. Alright, so our next problem is this right here. Now to find the perimeter, we do the same thing. We add all sides. So 5 plus 13 is 18, plus 12 is 30. So the perimeter is equal to 30 inches. Now to find the area, we're going to use the same formula. 1/2 times base times height. What is the base? The base is 12. The base is the bottom. So 1/2 times 12 times the height is 5. So 1/2 times 12 is 6 times 5 is equal to 30 inches squared. The area is 30 inches squared. Next problem. Alright, so this is the next figure, and for this figure, we will only be solving for the perimeter because we already are given the area. The area is 25 inches squared. What we don't know is the length of the width. So that's what we need to figure out. So right off the bat, we can tell that this is a triangle because all sides seem to be the same. Obviously, my drawing is not perfect. It is not drawn to scale. So if it were in a textbook, then it would be shown more clearly. But this is a square. So that means that squares have equal lengths. All sides are equal in length. So that means that all sides are equal to 5 inches. But if we wanted to figure it out algebraically, what W is equal to, then we could use the formula of area. So area is equal to length times width. So we could find W because we already know A, the area, and L, the length. So let's just plug in those values. Area is equal to 25 is equal to length 5 times W. So we can just solve this equation. 5 times W. We do the opposite of what's happening to the W. It's being multiplied by 5, so we divide by 5 on both sides. Whatever you do to one side, you do to the other. So 25 divided by 5 is equal to, 5's cancel out, W. So W is equal to 5. Width is equal to 5 inches. And since we know that this is a square, that means the rest of the sides will also be equal to 5. So now to find the perimeter, we just add all sides. 5 plus 5, 10 plus 5, 15 plus 5, 20. So the perimeter of this square is equal to 20 inches. And that's our answer. We found that the width was equal to 5 and the perimeter was equal to 20 inches. Alright, I hope this helped you learn how to find the perimeter and area of a figure. And I'll see you next time. Bye!